All right, well, since we're recording this and responding to the question here, excuse me, I'm not going to use your names. When you're dealing with Bob, the administrator, and I know there's been a problem about the way Bob says things are going down at these meetings and the way that Sally is reporting them back to the group. It's important that Sally not go to these meetings alone. You have to have somebody else there, and it's not because I'm saying that you can't trust your partner. I guess there's really two messages here. The first is that when you send someone in alone to meet with the administrator, especially at the administrator's office, you're on the administrator's turf, and administrators spend all day, well, administering. They're skilled in the face-to-face negotiation tactics of dealing with physicians and even leaders of groups as large as yours. So from a psychological standpoint, what you need to do is to shift the odds. And there are studies that show that if you double up and you're putting 2 on 1, you're going to exert some psychological pressure on the administrator, and I think we should be taking advantage of that. Second, when Sally, who is carrying the message, is intent in focusing on delivering that message, I know that sometimes it's difficult to be taking notes. The administrator is never going to agree to be recorded, and it's probably not a good idea to take along a recorder and ask, and in your state it's illegal to record the conversation without his permission anyway. So what I suggest you do is you use the other person who is, I'll say tagging along, but it's far more than that, to take notes in the meeting. And you could actually memo them up, whether you're going to memo them up to send as a confirmation letter. We can talk about that on a case-to-case basis, or whether you're simply using that as part of the knowledge book that we talked about. You've got to be doing that absolutely. So this is just one of the ways that you guys could be acting to better manage that relationship with the administrator, as well as to better gather and document what's going on.
For complimentary resources, including articles and our monthly newsletter, the Advisory E-Alert, visit advisorylawgroup.com.